Wow, I was always amazed by these steep vineyards of the Mosel region. I can't imagine the work that goes into caring for these vineyards and also the harvest, as you can see in this video. It's a huge labor-intensive process throughout the whole season. It's really hard to mechanize these vineyards, so most of the works are done by hand, and yeah, that also elevates the value of these vines. Obviously, the Mosel region is characterized by the Mosel River that flows through these slate-rich hillsides. It spans Germany, a part of Luxembourg and France. 60% of the vineyards are covered by Riesling, and other varieties also include Müller-Thurgau, Kerner, and Spätburgunder, which is Pinot Noir. And also the Mosel Valley is home to some of the steepest vineyards, with some vineyards having a 65 degrees steep hills. Hello, congratulations! This is the 10th episode of Winemaker Reacts. We are going to check out some interesting wine videos and try to learn something from them. If you enjoy these videos, feel free to subscribe, check out our playlist of Winemaker Reacts, and if you want to support our channel, you can join our paid subscriptions both on Instagram and YouTube to see some extra behind the scenes and educational videos and maybe some lives coming soon. So let's see the first video. So the technique that is being done right now is called punching down or pigeage, which is used in red wine making to mix up the juice of the red grapes with the skins. Because actually red grapes have usually white juice. There are only a few grape varieties that have color pigments inside the juice. The most common red varieties that we use in red wine making have white juice and only have pigments, anthocyanins, in the skin of the grapes. So to get red wine, you have to macerate these red grapes with the juice, which means that you are not pressing the grapes after harvest, but leave the grapes with the juice for a couple of days or hours, depending on the winemaking technique. And during this time, you have to always mix up the juice with the skins, because when the grapes start to ferment, it pushes up the solids, the skins and the seeds, and that is called the cap. And if you leave it this way, then it is not in contact with the juice, which creates multiple problems. It can lead to bacterial disease, it can produce off flavors, and also you are not achieving the purpose of the maceration. So this is why you have to always mix them up. You press down the solids. And the second technique that is shown in this very cool video is called pumping over or remontage, when you extract the juice from the bottom of the vessel and pump it over the cap of the grapes, and this way you are mixing up the grapes as well. Side note, it's quite a sketchy technique sitting on the side of the tanks. You must be very careful in these situations, but yeah, cool video. This video is shot at the Stone and Moon Winery in China. They are digging out the grapevines. This is in the Ningxia region, and there are very harsh winters. It can go even below -20 degrees Celsius, which could kill or damage the vines. And this is why they bury them for the winter. And after the winter, when the dormant period ends, they are digging out the vines, as you can see in this video, for them to get access to sunlight. And this is when the season begins again. Very satisfying process. I always loved this style of painting the belly of the barrels with red wine. It is a stylistic choice, makes the cellar more beautiful, but it also has a technical benefit to it, because when you are sampling the wines from the barrels, especially with new barrels that are so bright in color, if there are a few drops of red wine, that can destroy the look, but you can prevent that by painting over the middle section of the barrel, and this way it's already red and it doesn't show the marks. And as I said, it also looks very beautiful, so this is a cool technique. They are not using any artificial colorings or paint here. They are usually using red wine or the lees after racking some parts that are not being used in the final blend, and that's what they use. So it's basically anthocyanin on the barrels. If you enjoyed this episode, let me know in the comments, subscribe, and if you have any other video suggestions that we should check out, send them to wineinspires. And that's it for this video. Bye bye. Back and I'm better than ever. I think I got a vendetta. Oh, now they call me, I seen them. All of those times getting severed. I told them all I get let up.